We had some pretty big announcements at the latest Made by Google keynote that was held just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, that was big. Google Pixel launching, ton of AI improvements.
Exactly. And I think the announcement that most people are interested about is the new additions to the Google AI and the Gemini and what we're gonna be able to do with it on our Android phones. So I'm gonna start with that. And
Yep.
there are pretty big things happening. So you know how Google tease everyone with their new voice assistant, I guess, in a way, for months now, and they finally released it, and it's going to be called Gemini Live, and it's going to
Yep.
work in very similar way to GPT voice. So you're going to be able to have a conversation with it like you would with a human. You're going to be able to interrupt it as well. So
Yeah, I saw this one and it was it wasn't as lifelike as the GPT-4 voices that we got now, but I really liked that it was super quick. It could also be interrupted. And yeah, I mean, it was kind of like ChatGPT. And one thing that I heard was that it was going to go, or you know more about this, but was that the one that was supposed to change AI assistant, like Gemini AI assistant?
Yeah, so basically Google Assistant is no more. We're gonna move over to having Gemini on our phones, and but there's always a but to it, isn't there?
Yeah.
To be able to use the Gemini Live, you need to be subscribed to Gemini Advanced, unfortunately.
Of course.
Of
Yeah.
course you do. Yeah, and I think they started to roll that out now, so more and more users are going to be able to access it soon. But you have to be subscribed to Gemini Advanced. And one of the cool things about this new assistant is that it actually integrates with many of the Google apps like Google Keep or Google Calendar. So you can basically just open the assistant and ask it to schedule an event for you for next week and see if you're available. So that's probably the most exciting part of this, I think.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I saw for the demo, I saw that he was like taking a picture and then asking it for the schedule. You probably saw I'm getting thumbs up.
I was literally gonna mention that.
Yeah. For the people that haven't watched it live, they did like the keynote speech, and there's a dude that takes the.
I've got.
You actually have the.
Yeah,
I found show that.
Yeah, it's under 2 minutes, so it's not too long. So here's the clip of what happened during the Made by Google keynote. So yeah, let's watch it. It's super funny.
Yeah.
So if I happen to come across this concert poster for Sabrina Carpenter, I'll just open Gemini, take a photo, and ask, check my calendar and see if I'm free when she's coming to San Francisco this year. Gemini pulls relevant content from the image, connects with my calendar, and gives me the information I'm looking for.
Ooh, as you can see, in the top there it says, something went wrong.
Yeah, the error message showed up. Let's see if it works this time.
All right. Check my calendar and see if I'm free when she's coming to San Francisco this year.
And
with us today.
The moment of silence.
Yeah.
Nope. Uh-oh.
Oh,
looks like,
no.
Looks like they're not with us. All right. Let me try that one more time.
I do kind of like that
device.
he has when she comes to my city today, because it actually looks like Sabrina, or I don't even know this artist, but she's just saying she comes to, which is pulling from a lot of context. And then it actually pulls from the calendar, which is big. Like it takes from the image, so it's clear multimodality. It takes an image, then it has the voice recognition, and then it goes to the calendar to bring out the times, which is 3 steps. And that's really what we want.
It is what we want, as long as it works, obviously, as it should. But yeah. 3 steps, probably a little bit too hard of a task for the stage that this is at. But yeah, let's see if it works. They're going to try the first time now, so let's see if it works.
Sorry about this, folks.
Third time the charm.
Let me go back. All right, I'm going to take that photo. One more time. Check my calendar and see if I'm free when she's coming to San Francisco this year.
You can see it in his mind. He's like, please work, please work.
I love that he's keeping the positive energy about it too. Oh, he's a little bit nervous now.
A little bit nervous, yeah.
All right.
Hey.
There we go. All right.
And the crowd goes wild.
Crowd went absolutely wild after this.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you can see the answer. Sure, I found Sabrina Carpenter is coming to San Francisco on November the 9th. So, as you said, he's got access to many different Google apps and stuff.
Yeah,
but...
then he probably searched as well. Or either he took the image, it probably was the date. Or maybe it wasn't even the date on the thing. But yeah, maybe it searched the web as well then.
Possibly. But as you can see in the top left here, what you also need to be able for this to work is Google Workspace.
Right. Yeah.
Subscription. So here's that.
Yeah,
if you want to have that
I
functionality.
actually did. I did a video on this, and it's so complicated the way that Google's done it. Because for me to get you can buy Gemini through your own personal, but to actually get all these drive features, calendar features, all the cool stuff, you have to have Google Workspace, and that works with the Google Cloud basically. And yeah, there's a video on it on my channel about this. But yeah, if you think that you're gonna get all this. Or like as he showed on a demo here, you probably have to have like the business type of Google to get access to these first, which is what they did the last time as well.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, unfortunately, with things like that. But apart from the additions to Google Assistant, the Google Assistant and Gemini, we've also heard about the new AI features that are coming to the new Pixel phones. And yeah, by the way, they're going to be releasing new Pixel phones, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But let's just first cover the cool stuff that we're all excited about. So
the Add Me feature was crazy.
Yeah, one of the features. Have you got the video of it? Because I actually couldn't find any. But basically, what this feature is it lets you take a group photo. So say there are 3 of you, right? And you all want to have a photo together. So instead of just asking somebody to take a picture of you, you can use this Add Me tool that will basically add you to the picture as well. So you take the picture of, say 2 of your friends, and then you kind of swap with one of your friends, and then you take a picture again, and then AI will kind of merge those 2 pictures together so that all of you are on the same picture.
Yeah,
I hope
super
that made sense. It is, it really is. Yeah, and one of the other features that they've added was a pixel screenshots, and what this does is it lets you find screenshots that you took previously based on text prompts. So you can just type a prompt of what the screenshot was showing. So if there's any screenshot of a website that you're looking for, or any kind of ad, maybe, if you just describe what was on the screenshot, the AI is gonna be able to find it for you, which is super useful if you have a lot of screenshots on your phone. Like me, I've got about 2,000, I think now. Yeah, and I really need to do something about it. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah, it brings back to it's very connected to like the Microsoft Recall, right? Like if you have, I took a picture of this dress, but then you can't actually remember what dress it was. You can ask it like, hey, I saw this green dress. I'm speaking in women's terms, so we wouldn't find a dress, but say leather jacket. I saw this black leather jacket screenshot, and you can actually find it.
Exactly. Super handy tool. Just like the next one, which is called Call Notes. And what this does is it transcribes your phone call, so you can come back to it later, and it will also provide you with AI summary of it with all the key points. So if you had like 20-minute long conversation, instead of you just noting everything down as you go, you can just look at the AI summary at the end, and obviously you will know all the key points that were mentioned. Again, super handy if you're on the phone a lot. And then we also had a couple of image related tools or functions that were added. One of them being Reimagine, and basically what it allows you to do is edit the part of the image and kind of reimagine it. So if there are any elements you want to add or remove, you can just basically just highlight what it is and where you want it, and just prompt it and prompt AI to generate it for you. And similar to the Magic Editor, which allows you to kind of reframe your photo in a way. It will obviously
just making it better, like a lot of image editing upgrades. And for the Reimagine, I've been working really hard at the gym to get abs, but apparently now I don't have to. I can just reimagine, just put six-pack abs on me.
You can just like go to your bathroom, take a picture of you, and just highlight it and tell AI to put abs on you.
Yeah. It goes really into like the future of imagery. It's really going to be really weird with the AdMe. And I sent you the AdMe in the doc. It really goes into like this weird reality where it's going to be harder and harder to know what's real. It really is. Like with the AdMe thing where you can get, we'll show you that right now, but also that you can kind of edit right in the picture itself. It goes beyond filters that we know is fake, kind of, and you can kind of see that it's fake. But now you can add all sorts of things.
Yeah. Okay, I've got the video now. Okay. Yeah, I've got it.
Here we go. So I'm going to pop over to that AdMe mode. I'm going to frame up the shots. Make sure I include a little room on the right here for myself, and boom. Now, Shanaz, this is Jimmy Buckets. Please, I need add a little
Let's
meat.
Get you in the picture. Let's get Kenny in the picture.
Let's go.
As you can see, the overlay, the augmented reality overlay is guiding me, and now I can take a photo. And now, if you both come over here, you will see that it is going to be processed in one single shot.
We've got Pixel 9.
There you go.
And I love that. Can you just scroll a little bit back to where you see the photo? It looks so much like he is photoshopped in. It looks literally copy pasted. I don't know if it's about the lighting or whatever, but it looks like he's literally cropped out and cropped in again. So I bet people are going to make some super funny around those.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that before. Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah. I guess
I'm pretty excited about these AI improvements. Google has been testing a lot of these AI improvements, and I saw that in the research today that a lot of people actually have access to the Gemini Live, which is the Gemini Google Assistant, or not the Gemini Live, but the Gemini Google Assistant or whatever. But Google Assistant was integrated with Google Home that could turn on lights and stuff like that. But since Gemini is not so good at Google Home, then it took them like 5 tries to actually get the lights to turn on, which is like the negative side effects there. Even on the demo, they couldn't do it within 3 tries. So
exactly.
Yeah, it shows the state of AI right now that you can't really, it's less reliable, even though it's cool, but it works half or 1/3 of the time.
I mean, yeah, it's cool on the paper, right? If you think about it, but in practice, maybe not so much yet. Still got plenty of work to do. And as I said, all those new features, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to have them in all Android phones, but we will in the new Pixel 9 phones that they've announced as well. So there are going to be 4 new phones that are going to come out. So we've got Pixel 9, which is the smallest and most compact version, the 6.3-inch screen phone. And then we've got Pixel 9 Pro and Pro XL. It's interesting because those are exactly the same models. The only difference is the size. So if you want to have a smaller phone, but you still want to enjoy all the perks that the Pro version has, there are basically 2 versions of Pro that you can get. You've got the standard Pro that's 6.3-inch, just like the basic Pixel 9. But then you've also got the Pro XL, which is slightly bigger, so 0.5 inch bigger, but has all the functionality that the standard Pro has. So those two are the same phones. This one is just bigger, and it's pretty cool that they've done it. And then also you've got the main flagship model, Pro Fold, which is 6.3 inch when it's folded, and it basically folds like this, so it's like a book kind of thing.
Yep. I haven't really used it myself, but it seems like a lot of people are investing into, or a lot of the big tech companies are investing into that. And to see that Google is actually coming out with a Fold as well. I mean, it's kind of cool, but does it also have like a pen on it, or it seems like no pen, right?
That's a good question. I don't think that was mentioned during the demo, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it actually comes with that. But I could see it as a tablet replacement. Like I use my tablet every day. But yeah, I don't really know how many people actually buy the Fold ones.
I mean, there's clearly a market for it, since Samsung had a few generations of those foldable phones, and now iPhone is looking into releasing their own foldable phone. So
yeah,
seems that's what people want. And all the 4 Pixel phones that are going to come out are going to be powered by Google's own Tensor G4 chip that apparently has a 24-hour battery life support. So
yeah, I really like that. And it comes with their own AI processing as well, which I really like, because then you don't have to send everything to the cloud to do processing for simple AI queries, and it can just do it right there on the device itself and give you an answer a lot quicker. This is something that Apple did with their newest iPhone 15, and actually their smartwatch Ultra 2 also had an NPU built in that could do these AI generations on device. And this is something that I really like. So you don't have to send it to the cloud, go back again, and rely on internet connection for it.
Yes, so basically everything stays on the phone, and also helps with data privacy. So if that's something that you obviously take seriously, then there's that. And the other 2 kind of smaller releases, in terms of the hardware anyway, we've got the new Pixel Buds Pro that were announced as well as the Pixel Watch 3 that's slightly bigger and has a little bit more battery life than the previous version. But what's especially cool about the new Pixel Watch is the new loss of pulse detection feature. I'm not sure if you've read about it, but basically what this is it monitors your pulse, and obviously if it detects that something's wrong, it will actually send a notification for you to see on the watch, and it will actually notify emergency services if it feels like it needs to. So that's
really good.
Pretty cool. Cool feature.
Actually, this year was the first time I bought a smartwatch, and I went for the Apple Watch because I'm in the Apple ecosystem. And before buying the watch, I watched so many videos. Sorry, all the puns coming out. I'm not even a dad. I watched so many videos about the watch, and one of them was a girl that said like they actually bought a watch for their dad because he had issues with his heart and he had been in the hospital before. And because of that, they actually felt a lot safer knowing that they'll actually get a message on their phone or getting called in case that something happened with him. So I love that they have this in there as well.
Yeah, so that's what you're gonna get with the new Pixel Watch 3. That's obviously super important if you've got someone dealing with health issues. But the other 2, I guess, smaller announcements that they've briefly mentioned at the end of Made by Google were, so one of them was Project Astra. And what that is a kind of project that's about introducing vision to Gemini Life. So that way it's going to be able to kind of see and obviously analyze what it sees as well. And that's coming in the next few months. So we should be able to see that introduced to Gemini Live pretty soon. And the other one was Google's another attempt at adding AI to their search, but this time they'll do that more like Perplexity did. So you're going to be able to search with AI and get the AI summary as well as all the sources of information and different links to different articles and stuff. And they briefly showed that at the end of the event, and that was pretty much it. That's pretty much everything that was announced. I'm the most excited about the AI features. I don't know about you, but
the one thing that was probably the worst of this announcement, and this is only me, but I really the design of the Google Buds was not so good. Did you actually see that? How they look like? The actual buds itself?
I saw them during the live event. Yeah.
They look like tiny pills that you would put in the air. Apparently they're good. Apparently they got way better noise cancellation and things like that. But just how it looks like in the air, how tiny they are, it feels like they'll kind of fall out. I'm not sure. That was like the one thing that was like, I literally this might be only me, okay? But I literally saw them and I said, ew.
I can see why they look different, I guess, to what you used to see with the obviously earbuds and stuff. But one cool thing that they will have is, when you obviously during workouts, there's a higher chance of them just falling out, obviously. And to solve that issue, what Google did was when you put them in, you will be able to kind of switch the mode. So that way they will
twist action.
So like twist it, and then that way you kind of make them more secure.
I saw that. I think I mean, it's what is Pixel Buds Pro 1 look like? Because they have the Pixel Pro 2 now. I didn't even think about the Pixel Pro 1. Okay, it looks a little bit it looks similar. It's just a little bit different shape.
Different shape.
I haven't seen much reviews of them, so I don't really know, but hopefully somebody will love them.
I guess somebody will, since they've introduced the second version of them. But that's all I've got in terms of the new Google releases and updates and fails as well.
Cool that Google is stepping up, and they're definitely, with the hardware that they're shipping, with the software, like integrating AI into all their different software, and incrementally increasing, like we saw the Gemini Pro 1.5 getting better. They're really stepping into becoming a leader, or they always feel like a follower, but still, to have them as a big competitor and having all the Android phones in the world get Google AI and similar things like that is beautiful. So well done, Google.
Well done. All the best.
All the best. Yeah. But the Pixel Pro Buds, though, you can change the design.
You can you probably tweak it a little bit, but hey, if the sound quality is gonna be there, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah.